this article, the headline was totally clickbait, but it worked on me. The headline here is T-Pain admits he's made more money gaming in the last 4 years than with music. It goes on to say that T-Pain has 845,000 followers on Twitch, so he does stream regularly. And the quote, it says, "I'm making more money off of video games than I've made in the last 4 years," he admitted, "just playing video games. It doesn't seem to matter that he's not very good because people keep tuning in and Twitch keeps the bankroll coming." There are definitely good players out there that make a ton of money, but I think the entertainment that comes from somebody like me being trash at it, that's just more valuable and more entertaining. Now, I don't know much about T-Pain or his music career, and so I'm not going to comment there. But you guys know a lot more than I do.
I think his last song was like 15 years ago, so I don't know. Maybe his last 4 years is in those royalties, those sweet, sweet royalties keep coming.
Is this a statement on the music business or on the gaming business? I guess
T-Pain's career. Let's
start there. Ben, I don't know. Maybe start with you. Thoughts on this?
T-Pain was never hot on my Spotify playlist. But look, I mean, he of course he's gonna have a lot of followers. He's T-Pain and he is hilarious. I mean, like as just a personality. So it's not really surprising here. Good content always wins.
Does he speak with the auto-tune when he's doing his Twitch?
I have to, man.
I just sniped someone.
he must. Actually, Jeff, that was pretty good. A question for you guys on this, though. Like, I've always thought that gaming, the more sports stars we saw get into gaming, it's felt a little bit like gaming is the retirement career for, athletes and entertainment people. Like, is this kind of proof that maybe gaming is the retirement plan for just about everyone who has, a very short career when they're younger, whether it's music or sports where...
I feel like, is it even the part of the plan, or it's just like easy money? They're just like broadcasting what they would do otherwise. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, wow, I'm profiting off of this. This is great. I'm sure he doesn't take it very seriously. He just have fun.
Now, let me throw this in there. Who remembers when Civilization won a Grammy or an Oscar for that matter? Civilization won an Oscar for best soundtrack. By the way, this is for you right there, Paul.
I actually
Great
read
book.
That.
That's so good.
Book. But no, I bring it up because, Civilization 5, I believe, won a Grammy for best music, something or other, before they created a music genre, or award, which they just announced maybe about a week ago. T-Pain, I've seen him at Evo. He dresses up during Halloween as the one character from Tekken. Legitimately loves gaming. Wu-Tang Clan just got a track on the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles beat 'em up that's coming out tomorrow. I don't necessarily think it's a retirement plan as much as like this is a place where guess what video games have a lot of in there that makes it memorable. Music. Let's start bringing in the pros. And while I do love the indie world of, let's find some great tunes, but I mean, the reality is the more the music industry, which does get just shellacked, by way of what little money they make off of Spotify plays. Yeah, let them grab that bag. And whether it's through Twitch or whether they're making music production for the games itself, I think we're going to see that intersection a lot more just common.
Chris, maybe a question for you or for Jimmy, because both of you, have experience in the space. Do you think the music world gives the gaming world the respect it deserves? And do stories like this sort of get music executives to take another look? Or do you think we're so past that and, every music publisher, every music exec, understands the gaming opportunity completely?
I'll go first on that, Chris. Personal opinion, of course. I think people in music really like themselves and they think very highly of themselves. And music has been the nexus of pop culture for as long as I've been alive, if not longer. And so I think that those that are, these are also artists and they're innovative and a lot of them are forward thinking. And so I think there are those in the music community that do see the opportunity of gaming, that are trying to get involved, that are trying to monetize their brand. But I wouldn't say that music as a whole yet has accepted gaming, even though gaming out earns music and cinema combined, right? That's the stat that I think we were throwing around 2 years ago when that was kind of made public. So yes and no, I guess. I can say that those that I've personally worked with that are in music and that want to be in gaming are very interested. They're very eager to do things, to explore their brand in the space and to figure it out. But I don't think you can speak on an industry-wide level yet.
Adam R says he's going to buy you a drink. I was not going to do that in his voice, Adam, with that Twitch money. Samuel says, I'd imagine that it's easier for a mainstream personality to gain a lot of traction quickly on Twitch. I think we've talked about it on this live stream, in fact, that Twitch is the place where you go to monetize your audience, not grow your audience. That there's other platforms like TikTok, that are better for growing your audience.
I think it also helps that these people have the support of Twitch, right? So they're getting that front page carousel placement. And like you said, Paul, they're able to promote themselves on other platforms. The one thing about this headline that I think we should remember is this is in comparison. This is T-Pain making a certain amount of money in gaming in a certain period compared to the amount of money that he's made in music in that same period. And he's not making music currently, right? So it's like Ice-T saying, I made so much on Law and Order, and I'm making way more in Law and Order than I'm making the same period in music. Ice-T hasn't rapped in 40 years, right? So this is not T-Pain saying he's made more in gaming than he's ever made in music, right? It's just in this hyper-focused recent period here. But
I think I was gonna say, I think we all agree that he wouldn't have made as much money in gaming if he hadn't already made as much money in music. Right.
Absolutely. And the last thing I'll add to that too is guys, I think what we're also seeing here with regard to, is this a retirement plan? I think this is the current day reality show. Maybe it's very easy for them to set up a camera, for them to have fun, cut loose. I'm not sure the lifespan of this, because I don't, it doesn't, not every famous person can just turn on a camera and make money on Twitch. It does require you to be entertaining, right? T-Pain saying that he's entertaining because he's so bad, but he's also a fun guy, right? He's fun to watch. He has guests on occasion, like the Steve-O thumbnail that we showed. So I think, it requires something more than fame. It does require personality and effort. And to that, I definitely tip my hat to T-Pain, right? Because it's hard to entertain people live for an extended period of time.
Yep. Issei says, I agree with Samuel. I imagine that they just have to tweet, hey, I'm live on Twitch now, come hang out. The big fans will watch the stream. Yeah, no question. Twitch is a great place for them to monetize their existing following. Then they have the following instantly. Exactly, Issei. Totally agree here.